What's up, guys? It's Beck Hikes. Today's hike is going to be a hike that can take you up to Water Rock Knob and onto the Blue Ridge Parkway. It should be open. I haven't really checked, but I'm assuming it is. And it's in Silver, North Carolina. The hike itself is around 7 miles round trip. It's called the Pinnacle. I've done this hike before. I've complained about it before. Not really one of my favorite hikes to do. I've done it 2 times. Both times have not been that great. So I'm hoping this attempt is better. When I grade it, I'm not going to put the other 2 attempts in because it was later in the day when I went. This time I'm actually starting early, so that should affect a lot of the outcome and the view and everything like that. But the hike itself is about straight up 3.5 miles, so it's gonna be a rough one. But today's clear day, should get around like 80 degrees, so nice hiking weather. And just an update for you guys, the Smokies is supposed to open up May 9th, so that's good news. I haven't heard anything about the Blue Ridge Parkway as of late, but Smokies opening up, that's a good sign. The other parks should be opening up around North Carolina at least. So we're gonna get in this hike, and I'm hoping we see some nice views this time. We just arrived to the Pinnacle parking lot for the trailhead. Also around the parking lot is pretty full today. There's no gate to get up here, so that might be why there's a lot of people trying to enjoy the weather today, get all hiking in. But there's probably about 20 cars possibly, and there's a lot of room parking. We had to park a little bit to the side, but it wasn't too bad. And we're gonna start the trail and show you guys the view. We're about to the halfway point to the top of the Pinnacle Trail. It is just straight up, even to the halfway point. Like I stated earlier, it's straight up all the way to the view of the Pinnacle. So, but it's not too rocky. There's points you can get on the side of the trail and avoid the rocky areas, but for the most part, it's like 2 people wide, so you can walk side by side on your way up to the top. It's pretty hot though. We're feeling it today, even though it's starting to spring up a little bit. There's not enough leaves on the trees to block the sun out, but as you can tell, maybe put a nice little sweat on, getting a little good exercise. But we're gonna keep on booking it and let you guys see the view. Just arrived to the view of the Pinnacle Park trail. We passed a good amount of people. Like I said, I showed you guys the parking lot before we started the trail. We probably passed like 10 to 12 people. So pretty busy trail today. First time I came, it wasn't that busy, but it was later in the day, so that may be a reason. Though super clear up here. The hike, once you get past a little bit the halfway way mark, it kind of gets steep till, and then once you take the left to go to the Pinnacle instead of going straight to Black Rock, it kind of, there's a few steep parts, but other than that it's pretty narrow, or just straight and not uphill, so not too bad. Once you get to the view, there's two kind of rocks you can view. It shows all of Silva, North Carolina, and it's a really open spot, kind of 360 view. But if you were wanting to go back this way and go up to Black Rock, it's only 1.9 on the sign to Black Rock. I've done that hike before too, but I did it from Water Rock down to Black Rock. So from here it'd probably be about another 2 miles from the 2 mile point where you take a left to go to Pinnacle. So you could easily do that one and just make your trip a little bit longer. But if you wanted to do both and then walk up to Water Rock, you could easily do that hike if you wanted to. But I'm gonna let you guys see the view and then we're gonna head back down. We just arrived back to the Pinnacle parking lot. Overall, not a bad trail at all. A lot better experience than it was the previous time I went. So the rating I give for this one was probably about like a 7.7 out of 10. The hike's really difficult, going straight up. It's about, like I said, once you get to 2.1 mile, you take the left to the Pinnacle. Up to that point is literally straight up. Once you take the left, it's a few parts that's straight up like that, but the whole way back down is kind of all back downhill. Once you take the right from the Pinnacle back down, and for that moment it was really bad on my ACL knee. Other than that, I didn't roll an ankle. I also don't wear like hiker boots or anything, so that's just not me. I just don't like hiker boots. I wear tennis shoes. But overall this hike was pretty good. Around 7 miles round trip, not bad at all. And like I said, a 7.7 out of 10, and I hope you guys enjoy.